People, what's up? Yeah, it's me again. It's your boy. We did another Liverpool talk transfers. Okay, yeah. Um, we're back again. We're back again. Liverpool football talk. Okay, with your boy Rod. I'm here to give you the latest transfers and what's actually going on. Excuse me. So yeah, what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about Nabil Fekir, and we're gonna also talk about Alisson, Emre Can, and Timo Werner. Okay, let me just take this out a bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. I can properly hear myself properly then. Now. Anyway, so what we're going to do, first off, we're going to start talking about Naby Fekir. And also, if you like the video and you like the content about Liverpool Football Club and you're a fan, please subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button and subscribe, okay? All subscribers are welcome, okay? As long as you've got a love for Liverpool Football Club, excuse me, and the players, please subscribe, okay? So, we're going to start off with Naby Fekir, and apparently he's told Leon that he wants to leave the club, okay? He said, I've got something here that was sent to me earlier on, and it says Liverpool target Nabil Fekir has reportedly told Leon that he wants to leave and move to Anfield this summer. So I'm suggesting at the day that with this move, is a situation today that they're trying to get it done before the chance. I thought, of course, they're trying to get it done before then. Trying to get it done before the World Cup starts, and the World Cup's due to start in about 2 weeks' time. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to get it sorted before then. Now, apparently, we're led to believe there's strong negotiations going on with Leon for the player because this is a player that I think that Klopp strongly wants. Excuse me, strongly wants. So they're apparently working very hard in trying to get this player. Now there was the other day saying there was a report come out that Liverpool has put in a 60 million bid for this player, 60 million euros for this player, which is something like 54 million, or something like 53 to 54 million, something like that. Anyway, not really sure on the maths on that one, but yeah, they're apparently putting a bid for him. But then reports came out that that wasn't true. So what you're facing now is a situation. What do you believe? And I think that did they put in a bid for him, or did they didn't put in a bid for him? So we just have to wait and see what manifests. But I know, and then this is a team that always says that they're not um, sending in players, and then they end up selling them. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you go far as back as Kareem Benzema, that used to play for sale. All those times that Man United was after him, they said he wasn't for sale, and then he goes to Real Madrid. So you can never really believe what they say. Do you know what I mean? Even Lacazette, the same thing. They said he wasn't selling, and then he turns up at Arsenal. So I think we got a very good chance of catching this player, and I think that, and he looks awesome. He looks an awesome player. Okay, so seeing that manifest because due to that, it seems like there's another report saying that it's emerged that Bayern Munich throw their hat in the ring to sign the midfielder, which is wanted by Liverpool. The Bolivian Giants look to want this player. Do you know what I mean? Now, I can take that with a pinch of salt because it's come from the keep, a French benefit. I don't know whether they're saying that so like Liverpool get their act together and stuff, but I kind of take that with a pinch of salt. Do you know what I mean? I don't really put too much sort of like belief into that story. Do you understand? So we just have to see how it sort of like pans out. I just hope at the end of the day it doesn't become like what happened with last season with Navigator. I just hope it doesn't come out of that because Navigator and even Virgil van Dijk was chasing him all summer and you know resulted in nothing. All right, fair enough. We got Virgil van Dijk and they sort of like in January. We captured him in January, which is very. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good signing. But I was just thinking, and they sort of like we really need to sort of like get our business done very very soon. Okay, sorry, just shut this door in because there's some hoovering going on. You should be able to still hear me. Yeah, so I just hope we get this wrapped up very very soon. Okay, because I don't want to be like an ongoing saga with this transfer. I want it just done. I want like the Fabinho sort of like transfer. I want it quickly done. Bam, get him medical done out of the way. You know what I mean? So we have to see how that manifested and think that. So that was your update on Naby Fekir at this present time. Okay, so we'll just see what happens. Okay. And reports are coming out that Jurgen Klopp is leaving no stones unturned to sign Dembele because apparently what they're saying, what reports from Mondo Deportivo, which is a Spanish paper, okay, it says Jurgen Klopp is leaving no stone unturned in his pursuit for Barcelona. Son on Dembele, the Reds are keen to tie up a deal for the French forward. Okay, basically talks about his injury problems and stuff. Since he's gone to the Camp Nou. I mean, I used to call it New Camp. Sounds more better than Camp Nou. Anyway, so since he's gone to the Barcelona, I talk about his injury problems, but like it seems like Klopp is a lover of this player. He likes his player and everything that, and he's apparently reports from uh, report from Mondo Deportivo is that Klopp is actually willing to go and meet his mum and help to convince the player that his future lies with in Anfield. Okay, so that does sound interesting. That I mean, if there's any truth in it, and that he's going to sort of like Dax lengths to type a deal with his player. He's going to meet his mum and speak to his mum. Clearly, to see how it works out. It seems like he really wants his player. So yeah, so we have to see how that turns out. But they're saying that Klopp is willing to go to France, must be France, yeah, go to France and stuff and type a deal with this player and speak to his mom. Okay, that's my fresh air going off there. Yes, smells lovely. Anyway, anyway, so that is your update on Dembele. Also on Dembele, we have to see how that really turns out. Do you know what I mean? Because like I mean, that came from nowhere, really. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking that if you buy Fekir, if you like get Fekir, do you really need sort of like Dembele as well? I don't know. I don't know. Probably you can make something work and stuff. Probably it'd be sort of like it'd be a situation in days like if they don't want Salah to play so many games, he can fit into that slot or I don't know. I have to see how that works out, really. I mean, you all tell me what you think about this transfer of Dembele. Do you think there's any truth in it? And if there is any truth in it, do you think we really need him? So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how that goes, and let me know what you all think about that one. Okay, but reports coming out of Spain from Mondo Deportivo is that Klopp is willing to go to France to meet Ousmane Dembele's mum in order to convince him his future lies at Anfield. Okay, okay. So, what we're gonna do now? That's still about Dembele. They're saying if a deal isn't possible, Real Madrid president Florent Perez has made. Um, yeah, this is talks about uh, the managerial situation at Real Madrid. Not really interesting to us Liverpool fans. The other one, uh, the other one I want to touch on now is Emre Can, the future of Emre Can. Okay, reports out to Italy. Now, the newspaper where it comes out of is obviously the Italian newspaper. I cannot pronounce the name. Cannot pronounce the name. Not even gonna try. Not gonna try. Right. Basically, he's saying if I just pull this up a bit, I'll pull this up because I got some stuff emailed to me today, some research with me today because I got like as I said, I got my brother working with me and everything like that, and he's actually done some research on the transfers as such, the ins and outs. So I got this sent to me a couple of hours ago and stuff. So right, the reports out of Italy, out of a newspaper that I'm not going to attempt to say what it is because I can't pronounce that. No way. Right. It's saying a long-term saga surrounding the future of Juventus target Emre Can finally looks to be at an end. The Liverpool midfielder has agreed on a 4-year deal, and what else is there? 4-year deal with Juventus, and will undergo a medical in the coming days before completing a free transfer. Right, that comes out the Italian newspaper. Okay, now, okay, the situation with Emre Can is basically different from sort of like Coutinho, because whilst I respect what Coutinho done for the club when he come in and stuff, I respect with them to the club. He showed a lack of respect for the club in his last days because what it seemed like to me with Coutinho and that right. Once he knew that Barcelona was interested and stuff, and like, he just couldn't get out fast enough. And I think he owed it to us to give us at least another season. Do you know what I mean? Just think if we had Coutinho at the end day in that Champions League final. Do you know what I mean? I know we could have done something. Do you know what I mean? But we did reasonably. We did. I think we did very well with the team we had and everything. Like we did stop Real Madrid from playing. But my argument isn't anything that it's like he kind of owe it to us to give us another season. Do you know what I mean? And like what he did, the way he went about to get his transfer to get to Barcelona. I mean, to be honest, at the day, in respect to Barcelona, Barcelona was Barcelona was in Champions League, yes, but Coutinho was cup tied. There was no point in him going to Barcelona at that time. He could have gone to the end of the season because if Barcelona wanted that much, and everything, they'd wait to the end of the season. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I didn't really like that. I've shown a total disrespect for the club. But however, Emre Can and everything that you have to say anything. You have to give him some respect because he didn't just go. What I mean. He was going to sign another contract, but he still gave us one more season. He still stayed to the end of the season and think that. But like, I don't like the fact that the day that some of these players come into the to Liverpool Football Club, and Liverpool Football Club and they're making these players like really good players, making them really great and everything. And then you just go. You know what I mean. The first sign of like one of these major clubs at the day, sort of like coming in for anything like you just say yeah I want to go. Do you know what I mean? I do think in the day with all of what Emre Can's done, what we've done for Emre Can. Do you know what I mean? He could have given us another season. He could have signed another contract. Do you know what I mean? We really sort of like some of these players in the day that come to this club and we nurture them. All right, like even go far as back as Mascherano, yeah? Javier Mascherano for that, right? When he came to England, he couldn't even get in the West Ham squad. He couldn't even get in the squad. West Ham, That is West Ham. He couldn't even get in the squad, for that. And then what we done, and then they right, Benitez took it from there out of his misery and everything that, right? Took him to Anfield and I said, look, this is how I want you to play. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. We made him into a world class player and everything that, right? As soon as Barcelona come sniffing around, he couldn't get out fast enough. You know what I mean? And I think what we need to do with some of our players that we get, we need to put a release clause on them. We need to put a release clause on them, like 200 or 300 mil or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Because these teams like Barcelona and that, they come in stiffing around and stuff and everything that, right? Our players and stuff like that, and Barcelona Juventus and something like that, right? They come around sniffing around our players and you know what I mean, and just taking them. And what we getting in exchange, we're not really getting nothing really back. All right, we're getting money because obviously you got to get money for transfer, but other than that, we ain't getting none. We're not getting nothing. You know, even like Juventus and stuff, they wanted to give us Samuel Khedira. Samuel Khedira though, coming to the end of the career, man. Anyway, so you know, we need to sort of like start putting some things in place, and I think that these players that we get and we nurture them into world class players can't just go straight just like that. You know what I mean? You know, some deterrent. You know what I mean to for these situations to happen. So anyway, so it looks like his move's gonna be happening very very soon. I think that so he should be Juventus player very soon. It looks like they're planning they're planning on like they're planning a medical for him. So as I say, you know, so long. It's been great. So he's gonna go. He's gonna go to Italy. Do you know what I mean? Juventus. So yeah, that looks like it's happening. So personally, I just want it done now anyway because I'm just thinking this has gone on way too long. It's gone on way too long. Way too long. Okay. Let's talk about Alisson from Roma now. That's another target of Liverpool's that which they want to get done because, like you know, basically in the day, right, we got two goalkeepers and everything in the day that are hopeless and everything that. So we need to start, you know, we need to really start sort of like getting our act together, really, getting our shit together, and you know, getting these world class players. You know what I mean? So Roma's making plans for life after Alisson. This has come out of I think Corriere dello Sport. I hope I said that right. Corriere dello Sport in Italy. Roma's making plans for life after Alisson. The Brazilian number one is a long-time target for Liverpool, as we know. Though Chelsea has joined the race. Yeah, right. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Chelsea's joined the race and that because they got Courtois. Why would they want to get Alisson in the day if they got Courtois? And Courtois and everything that is a very very good goalkeeper and everything that. Do you know what I mean? But I think the only reason this is emerging and everything that because I think there was talk about Real Madrid was supposed to be sniffing around, sort of like Courtois, like, wanted to buy him and stuff. You know what I mean? So it could be that they could be thinking that they will look at the day if excuse me, let's do that. There could be battery just gone down to 15%. They could be thinking it today because Real Madrid are in for Courtois and the you know I don't know the lure of going to Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? It probably might be you know what I mean something that all players want, for instance, and everything that. Do you know what I mean? Just like it doesn't sound attractive. And think to myself, well, look right there. You know what? If he goes, we need to get in a goalkeeper just as good as Courtois, if not better. Do you know what I mean? Which makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So, but I don't believe that he's going to Real Madrid. I think in the day sort of like they'd rather have David De Gea than that would have Courtois. So I don't place much emphasis in the day to say like right, you know what, Chelsea are in the race as well to sign Alisson. I think that transfer in the day is for Liverpool to win and Liverpool to lose. You know what I mean? So I hope they start getting it together on that. But yeah, so they're saying that Chelsea has joined the race in the recent days. The 25-year-old leaves the club. Leaves the club. then we would move for Bayer Leverkusen shot stopper, Werner Leno. Okay, so it seems like Roma starting to trying to get their ducks in order in case this imminent move happens. You know what I mean? Because still thinking in the that sort of like Liverpool will go for Alisson instead of All Black because All Black's just signed another contract with with um Atletico Madrid and apparently he's got 100 million buyout clause and everything like that. I don't really see Liverpool spending that amount of money, 100 million. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause that's 100 million minimum you got to spend anything that. So you got to do the buyout clause and everything, and then whatever on top they try on top. So I don't really see Liverpool sort of like pursuing that. I think they're more pursue Alisson. I think now because apparently they want something like 79 million or something like that. I mean, he paid 75 million for Virgil van Dijk, and look at that turn out very good. So I think that's the way in the market now. These agents just got to spend the money. Just got to spend the money. So I hope they get that deal wrapped up. Yeah, I hope they really get that deal wrapped up and everything that. You know what I mean? Because he's a very good goal, and we need a good goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean? Because like, the way I see it, nothing that we got like Navigator to come in, and we got Fabinho. Do you know what I mean? Win that right. You know what I mean? That's your wall then, your proper wall. Nothing should really get through that. Because if you have them one sitting and anything that one sitting got a back four and anything that you should have the best defense in the Premiership. Do you know what I mean? And then you got your people like Henderson, and you got like if you get Fekir, and think that you got them bombing forward. You got like Firmino bombing forward. You got Salah, and you got sort of like Mane and for that right. It's just worries. It's just worries. So it's hoping and day sort of like we get our goalkeeping situation sorted out pretty fast, and so I really hope we do. You know what I mean? Because I really like that Alisson. I think he's a good goalkeeper. Really quality goalkeeper. It's just a sort of quality goalkeeper that we need. Because you remember that he's keeping Emerson out the Brazilian international squad. He's keeping Emerson, and look how well he's done for Man City. So you know he's something special. That player. He's something special. Lastly, pull this up a bit. Okay. Lastly, there's some news emerged about Timo Werner. Okay. From RB Leipzig in Germany. Same team as Navigator comes from. Um, this international. All right. I'm not sure. Is he a striker or? I mean, FIFA is a striker. Let me just try something. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me a minute. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna look this fella up. Cause I feel at the end of the day, what's this one? Here? Get rid of that. I feel this guy is a striker because they're saying at the end of the day. Okay, if I type his name in, I'm gonna do a little Google search. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got him here now. It is saying. Ah, there he is. And one else. What position? Ah. There you go. There you go. Bundesliga. Right. Okay. Ah. Yes. Yeah. Got it now. Right. This guy, Tim Werner. I just had to look up his position, so I didn't give you all any false information. Yeah, he's a centre forward. Basically, what they're saying today, he's a very long kind of long transfer sort of details about him. So I'll just like give you the short gist of it. I don't want to sort of like bore you with too much facts and figures about this player. So basically, Timo Werner has dropped. his strongest hint that he's ready to follow Navigator to Liverpool from RB Leipzig. So basically, what he's saying is that he's willing to come to Liverpool with Navigator. He's willing to come. Okay, right. They're saying that the German international, because he's a German international, so should see him in the World Cup. He has scored 42 goals in 77 games from the Bundesliga since joining in 2016. Okay, he's a member of Joachim Löw's World Cup squad. Okay, says here, he's been in Premiership clubs before. And he's saying to become a world class player, I probably have to play in even a better team at club level. He told the he said this to excuse me, to the German paper, which is a name I can't pronounce. So I'm not going to try that. Okay, so what he's saying is that they so like to up the level on his game and his playing style, and basically in order to win things, he has to go somewhere else. And okay, I want to be honest. Navigator hasn't become world class with us either. He may now be at Liverpool. So basically, days what he's saying today is like when he's at RB Leipzig, Navigator when he's at RB Leipzig, he didn't become a world class player. Right? He didn't become a world class player. But basically, what he's saying today is like so when he comes to Liverpool now, he's going to become a world class player. Do you know what I mean? Which is, it's very good. And that to me in the day is dropping a strong hint of it. It just goes on to say that like Liverpool's wrapped up a deal for Fabinho from Monaco and things like that. And they trying to look at Nabil Fekir whilst they continue links to the move for the goalkeeper for Alisson, which we just spoke about. Okay, so I think and they right. I mean, it's come from a paper called Metro, and a lot of people don't believe in like a lot of things that what Metro says and everything. So you can take that how you want it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to give you the source where it coming from, and obviously talk about it. Um, so basically, and they sort of like if that happens, Timo Werner and like Navigator coming and thing that could be really good for Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Because like I want at the end of the day that because what is in the thing that right when you had the Champions League final and the thing that right the team we had out there was good. Don't get me wrong, the 11 players we had on the pitch was very good, but in fact when you looked at the bench of the thing, it was very weak. It was very weak. You had Aaron had just come back for an injury. You had Emre Chan just come back for injury and thing that, and these people weren't even match fit. Do you know what I mean? So I want sort of like options because I wouldn't mind it in the day right, if like that happened to sort of like what happened to sort of like Salah from Ramos and which was very put this way, it was sort of like bang out of order. That's all we can look at. Bang out of order. So basically, in day, I want it in day that we've got options. If one of our best players get injured, we've got options to come to the bench. And I think that's the only way we're gonna sort of like, you know, mount a um, mount a good sort of like shot at the title. Okay, so I won't mind people like Timo Werner coming in for that because we have options. You've got options, and that's the best thing to do. Have options. You always have to in order to win titles and everything like that. You have to have a strong bench. There's no doubt about it. You have to have a strong bench. And I just thought last season, the season just gone. I just thought, when it comes towards the end of the season, I thought we was going. And I thought, you know what? We've got a Champions League final to play. Not even that, we could play. It just seemed that we was going down to our bare bones. So like, um, being linked with sort of like people like Timo Werner, I think that's a very good thing. If it's true, you know what I mean? Because Metro have a sort of like this way they like to sort of like say things that sort of like not necessarily true. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes, and I think that okay, right. So that was my feed, my transfer feed for the night. Okay, as I said, we touched on people like Nabil Fekir, and we touched on Emre Chan, and we touched on Alisson, and we touched on Timo Werner. So basically, I said I was going to give you, basically, I was going to give you the ins and outs and stuff and everything. Now, there's still no sort of like, I don't know. There's still no news on Adam Lallana really, because I don't think he's going to be there next season. I think at the end of the day, sort of like, if you want to win titles and everything like that, right, we have to up the level a bit. Quite a bit and everything. I don't think Sturridge is going to be there, so we have to wait on news on that. Divock Origi, there's still no news on Divock Origi, whether he's staying with Liverpool or whether he's going and stuff. So there's still no news on him. Marko Guric, he's made the Serbia team for the World Cup. He's made it, and from that, also not really too sure on him. I don't know what's happening with him. Whether they're gonna put him back out alone again, or whether he's gonna be in the team, I'm not too sure. Okay, but like we would, I will try and find out some research on Marco Gurridge and Divock Origi for my next video. Okay, my next live feed. Okay, but in the meantime, if you like content on Liverpool Football Club and you're a Liverpool Football Club fan, okay, don't forget to log on to my channel. Okay, that's LFT, stands for Liverpool Football Talk channel. Okay, the actual. I need to hold on 1 minute. Put the lights on this. That's it. When it goes down, when the battery goes down to a certain percent, I think that the light goes off, but you just have to turn it back up again. So, but I'm going now anyway. So yeah. So just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and think that right, and I will bring you more news as I get it. Okay. So I'm out of here. Peace.